La Soul talk, but definitely wanted to talk about this last week when I saw this story. I don't know if you've been following the channel or any of my content, but I've been cycling a lot, riding my bike a lot, and while I'm doing it, I listen to a lot of music, and I do music reviews on here and on YouTube. Instagram and so on and so forth. But anyway, it was just I realized last week, I was like, damn, I really would like to listen to De La Soul. I really would like to tap into some of their old projects and have that as part of my my soundtrack for my rides and whatnot. And ironically, I want to say it was last Thursday. I think it was last Thursday. There was an article out there, a couple articles from a few different sites, where a company called Reservoir has purchased the catalog of Tommy Boy Records. Tommy Boy back in the day was the home of De La Soul, Naughty by Nature, Queen Latifah, somebody else I saw that was on there that I was kind of shocked to see their name on there. But the big news in the story was Tommy Boy being sold to this Reservoir company is that this may clear the way finally for De La Soul's music to be streamed. Now, several years ago, and I found the email, but the attachment was gone or the link was gone. But several years ago, after De La Soul and Tommy Boy Records had spent years trying to sort this out, a few years ago, De La Soul did this email where if you signed up online and put your email in there, they were going to email everybody a link to their entire catalog, and you could download it and get the music so that you could put it on your devices. And I got that download. Shout out to my friend Jennifer in DC. She actually had it. Something went wrong with mine, but she emailed it to me, and I was able to download all of it. So I have it on my old computer that I rarely ever use. I need to check tonight and see if it's in my iTunes library, because I put it over. I thought I downloaded it or uploaded it to that, but I don't have an iPhone or a can't think of what the hell you. I don't. Damn, I can't even think of what the name of that player is anymore. That's crazy. But anyway, so what happened was with this new Reservoir company coming in, one of the things it won't happen immediately with De La Soul is Dead, 3 Feet High and Rising. All of that stuff won't be up on any of the streamers or the streaming apps anytime soon. What's going on is that they have to work through the way that it was set up with Tommy Boy was that if the music would have been up for streaming, 90% of the revenues would have went to Tommy Boy and only 10% would have gone to De La Soul or the members of De La Soul. So that's why even when Warner Brothers, I believe, purchased Tommy Boy a few years ago, that's what held it up. Then was this situation needed to be resolved between Tommy Boy and De La Soul. The other thing there is that on the early, especially 3 Feet High and Rising, it was multiple samples and loops and whatnot used for the production of those songs. And when samples get involved, it could come down to the fact where the artist doesn't make any money for that song. It goes to the people, the original source of the song. So and Prince Paul, who produced some of the early De La Soul work, he was sample heavy. Even the skits had samples in them. And a skit really, nobody's gonna buy the skit. When people go on there and buy individual songs from an album, nobody's just gonna pay 99 cents to buy a skit. So, and by the way, check out the Ambrosia for Heads channel. They did a really lengthy breakdown of this, way more in depth than me, than what I'm doing. My overall thing is that I'm just great that I'm just elated that I'm finally gonna be able to roll around and stream De La Soul music once this finally does get worked out. But again, the Ambrosia for Heads team talked. They ranked the projects and talked about the different stages or phases of De La Soul's music and why they moved out of the Daisy Age after you know disliking being called hippies and whatnot. It was a pretty interesting discussion, but check that out. They had a channel on here too on YouTube. So that's it, man. I just really wanted to get that out there. A lot of great music dropped here recently. Just to finish this off with some music updates. The Apollo Brown and Raheem Devon R&B project collaboration is out there. It's called Lovesick. I think it's maybe 12 records on there. That's a really dope project. That's been heavy in rotation since it came out last Friday. Feature verses on there from a female MC named 3D Nati. It opens up with the joint with Sky Zoo, who has a project coming out tomorrow. All the Brilliant Things. They also have another rapper. I thought this kid was Corday. It's some cat named Westside Boogie or something, I believe is his name. He had a really dope verse, I thought, on one of the songs. Then there's this vocalist on there, Becky Kane, I think is her name, on a joint called One Time, which might be the second track on it. It's a really enjoyable project, man, for anybody that likes R&B. I was really impressed at how Apollo Brown, primarily known as a hip-hop producer, really got his bag and wanted to figure out and worked to figure out how to put together, an R&B album, which really comes off as, you wouldn't even know that he hasn't produced R&B music before. So credit to him. Obviously, the Love King Raheem Devon does his part, and it's a good listen. Also, last week was the EP 7 from Ransom. Some features on there. I know Royce the 5'9" is on there on a joint called Greed, I think is the name of that one. But 7 is about, it's kind of themed after the movie 7 with Brad Pitt and Morgan Freeman. So Gluttony, Wrath, the rest of them. Pride. Check that out. It's only obviously it's only seven records. Wrath is really dope. Pride is pretty dope. That single was out a while ago. If you follow Ransom on Instagram, but it's damn near a flawless project. Right now, Ransom is really the EP king in my opinion. If he only has to deliver 5-7 records, all 7 are gonna be true heat rocks. So that's really a big project. It was Peter Rosenberg. I think he's a New York radio personality or whatever. I don't know. I can't remember what the name of the album is called. It might be like Late Night or something, or Midnight, one of those, or Out at Night or something. It's something night in it. But it's got about 13 records on there. It's got some Griselda guys on there, some Griselda affiliates. Flea Lord is on there. I've talked about plenty of his projects. Ransom is on there. Maybe 38 Specials on there, I think. It's got all the East Coast guys on there. But it's done really well. The production, I haven't looked into who the producers were on there or are on there, but a lot of really exceptional verses when it comes to just the vocabularies, the topics that they're discussing, some of the wordplay. Willie the Kid is on there. Ito is on there. All your big name dudes are on there, man. It's a really dope project too. I've listened to that one. Planet Asia is on there. I can't remember if Rome Streets is on there, but it's a really well done project if that's your thing. Was there one more album I've been listening to? I think I'm missing one, but I can't recall what it was. I still can't remember what that Apple product is. It's killing me. My brain is bad. But check that out. Keep a lookout for when that De La Soul content is available to be streamed or downloaded, bought online and whatnot. I think you got to think how much that's hurt their ability to earn money the last 10 or 15 years as music sales moved online and they haven't been able to sell music. So they just been touring and whatnot and getting by however. So I'm just glad to see this situation rectified for those guys. And I'm looking forward to enjoying the music once again. I mean, 3 Feet High and Rising, De La Soul is Dead. Those are very important projects. Very important projects. So let me get on off of here, man. Pay me no mind, sports and entertainment. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. Peace.